Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Era, the Anniversary Realms, and our Human Warriors leveling campaign. Thank you all very much for clicking the video and joining me in Azeroth today. I appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. Today we are going to finish up the rest of the questing that we have to do in Elwynn Forest, and then our journey is going to take us into the Dwarven lands of Loch Modan. Along the way, we'll visit Ironforge, and we'll train our other weapon skills, and we will see where that takes us. Our inventory needs a little bit of attention. I don't want to neglect it for too long, but right now we're going to head over to the coast, and we are looking for 8 torn Murloc fins for the bounty on Murlocs. Like most places we've visited so far, this area has a lot of player activity. Dead Murlocs, basically as far as the eye can see. Let's get in on the action, shall we? Now, there are more Murlocs down to the south if we need to visit a different spot. But the respawn rate here is typically really fast. We found a burnt leather vest. Stuff like this we have to hang on to. And we're going to put it on the auction house. From what I have seen of the auction house, we can get some pretty decent coin from selling low-level stuff. At least all of the mail gear was selling for a lot. Like, I'm talking low-level stuff. Like level 8, level 10 stuff selling for 1, 2, and 3 golds a piece. I am going to grab this chest. I feel like this had to... It's either going to be empty or it just respawned. I am in combat. Well, yeah, that follows. It's going to be hard to not be in combat. Is this an orc? There is an orc warlock here. Oh, good news. The male orc warlock wanding animation is not broken in the same way that the female orc is. I always wondered about this. For some reason, when the female orc wands, she slides forward and slides back. Not steps. Literally, the character model will slide and then slide. And it's like quite a distance. It's like 3 yards. Very, very obtrusive, visually jarring. But yeah, the male warlock seems to have an okay wanding. I'm just not sure why he's here. Maybe he just hates Murlocs so much and there weren't enough of them in Durotar. I kind of like it. You never really see this. So he's... Oh, you know what? He's just grinding. Yeah, he's leveling an orc. This is not a PvP realm, obviously, so he's not in any danger in any of these zones. And he probably wants to be an orc, but he probably doesn't want to level through the horde zones for whatever reason. And with this character power buff, I'm telling you guys, it's beneficial just to grind. Find a good spot where you can fight enemies that are like 1 or 2 levels above you. And just grind. And I think that's the way to go. I'm gonna do quest, obviously, and we're gonna grind a lot along the way. But this would be a great time to do something like what this guy is doing. Leveling up a horde character in the alliance zones. Oh, that's a really cool idea. It'd be a lot of grinding, to be fair, but it'd be really visually interesting, you know? To play a horde race, to look at a horde race and be playing in alliance zones. I think that'd be really visually interesting. And there's also a level 60 warrior out here following him around. I wonder what's going on. Very strange. We might have to go south if we want to. Well, then again, we only need 1 more fin, so we don't have to stay and grind here if it's not convenient. There we go. That's it for the Murloc fins. I think now we go turn this one in, and then we can get back to Goldshire. Then it's off to Stormwind for us, and eventually Loch Modan.
light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
We don't need any of these. Let's take the mace.
Be careful.
Alright, and we can actually just hearth back, I think. Surprisingly, we never found the Frobrow's deed. We killed a lot of Defias. Let's vendor all of our junk. Because we have quite a bit of it. Silver bar I might put up on the auction house. So we're gonna stop at the auction house when we go to Stormwind to jump the tram. And we're gonna look at the prices for some of the stuff that I'm hanging on to. And I need to maybe stash some of the healing pots in our bank because we need them for when we go to make the lesser healing pots. These guys here, lesser healing potions. What else? You can go... I think that's everything we can really get rid of. We might be able to do a little bit of alchemy here. Looks like we're running... What are we running low on? Not really anything. Let's make 2 more of these. And then we'll probably sink the rest into healing pots.
Safe travels. What can I do for you? Light bless you. Be careful.
I don't think we trained level 12, did we? Battle Shout 2. Oh, we get Overpower. Yeah, we're gonna have to go do that. We get Overpower and Battle Shout 2. We get Shield Bash, but obviously we're not gonna be doing a lot of shield bashing. first stop is going to be the auction house and then the bank. Wow, this is really, really busy. I haven't seen Stormwind quite this busy since we were playing on Whitemane. Like over a year ago. Before Anniversary even came out. That was probably the last time I saw Stormwind so packed. Very cool. Yeah, see, look at this. Even for a level 6 green, we might get 60 silvers out of it. I'm going to put it up for 50 silver. If I get half a gold out of a level 6 green, that's insane. Definitely a seller's market. Like, if you're getting into an Anniversary Realm and you don't have gold, sell all your greens. Any green you get that's BOE, sell it. You'll have gold in no time, it looks like. Let's put that up. We'll see if it sells. You know, I guess the proof is in the pudding. We'll see if it sells. How about things like silver bar? Silver bar, it vendors. I don't know how much it vendors for. I used to have a mod that told me, but now I don't. Well, it's selling on the auction house for about 29 silver, so I will put it up there for 28. Because I am that kind of jerk. There we go. Let's check the malachite. Yeah, see, this stuff, I don't think it's worth hanging on to it. Tiger's Eye. No, I'm gonna vendor that stuff. It's really not worth the space in my bags. In my opinion. I wonder how much, like, low-level potions sell for. Like, if we were looking at, like, lion strength. Not a lot, okay. That makes sense. Maybe as we get higher in level, maybe the higher level potions will sell for some. Probably not really though until endgame.
Greetings.
Okay, let's go learn our level 12 abilities, and then we'll jump on the tram.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
So Battle Shout already updated itself on the bar. We just have to pull out Overpower. Let's put you here. So Overpower. This is usable anytime the target dodges. And it cannot be blocked. We do have a breadcrumb back here that we should turn in. I think the follow-up takes us to Stormpike and Loch Modan. Elmore's task.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you. See you soon.
Judging by the people that were just running out, we probably just missed the tram. Which means the other one should be here in a minute or two. Well, here we go.
Can I help you? Be seeing you.
We can do the rat roundup.
Hi, how are you? Off and away. You have a great day now. Need assistance? My, you're a tall one. Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then.
So before we set out for Loch Modan, we are going to train our weapon skills. And we are going to grab the flight point. It would be nice if we can buy some throwing weapons now. Or we could equip a crossbow. That's always a possibility. Or a gun. The world is our oyster at this point. I guess we should get something so that we can pull. I think for us, maybe a crossbow is the way to go. We never use crossbows. Yep, I think this guy uses crossbows. I think that's what he does. There we go. We'll load the ammo. We are all set. At least now we can pull enemies. We're gonna have to skill that up a little bit, obviously. Alright, all the weapon skills here are trained. There's probably a couple things in Darnassus. Bows. Bows are the only thing I can think of that we're eventually going to have to make our way out to Darnassus for. And I'm only really concerned about that if we eventually get a bow with really good stats. Early on, we can just use throwing weapons, guns, crossbows, whatever, just to pull mobs out of packs. And it won't be till later that any of that stuff has useful stats on it. Alright, any professions we need to train? Yeah, herbalism looks like, you know, maybe we could train herbalism. We probably don't have to, but I would hate to cap it out. Gotta fix some of our tracking here. We're not tracking any professions. Let's do that. We want herbalism, alchemy. Herbalism is right nearby. Alright, off we go. So we're not going to really do anything in Dunmorrow this time. We're going to head right to Loch Modan, but one caveat to that. I'm going to stop and I'm going to do this elite quest. Just because we know we can solo it, so we might as well. I mean, we could do the stuff at the quarry. The stuff at the quarry is level 9 and 11. We're only level 12. That's not under level. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do the quarry stuff and then go to Loch Modan. We should be able to do it really fast. It's only a couple of quests, I think. Basically go into the Trog cave and kill everything in sight.
Great to meet you.
Protecting the herd. We heard the cries in the middle of the night. Then this morning, sure enough, the herd was missing 2 rams. That dastardly beast known as Vagash has been preying on our livelihood. With most of the King Magni's army off in distant lands fighting with the Alliance, there is no one to keep Vagash at bay. Perhaps you are brave enough to seek out the beast and slay him. Bring me one of his fangs, and I will reward you. Vagash lurks just above the ranch here, but be warned, he is deadly.
Watch your back.
Looks like somebody killed him recently. Now, I didn't see any player coming down or any player jump down. So we'll hang out up here for a minute, and usually he respawns pretty quickly. Oh, yep, speaking of him respawning, there he is. Okay, I think we're good to go. See how this goes. I'm gonna sunder him. That seemed to work well with Hogger. Definitely want to get the overpower procs. Glacial Roar, okay. Alright, we've got 5 stacks of Sunder. Yeah, I mean, that was not bad. Well, there we go. We could grab the two-handed mace, and we could level up our two-handed mace skill. In fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, this is about equivalent. It's the same DPS. It's a little bit faster of a swing. The stats are a little bit different. But yeah, as soon as we can, we need to start leveling up our different weapon skills.
to meet you.
The public servant. As a member of the Senate and the Explorers League, I've taken it upon myself to take care of this part of the Trog infestation that has gripped our lands. They've certainly made a mess of Gobalar Quarry, and for no reason. As we dug deep into the earth, they poured out, destroying our equipment and driving the miners out. There's not much for us to do but exterminate the lot of them, rebuild, and get back to work. If you help me with the Trogs, I'll gladly recompense you for your time. So we're killing 10 bone snappers. And then this other guy here is just angry. He wants us to kill more Trogs.
What's on your mind?
So we are going to kill a bunch of Trogs. I'm noticing that we have some herbs around us, starting with the earth root over here. You can go right up and down this. Did you guys know that? I never knew you could get out this way. This would have saved a couple of hardcore characters. I lost a hardcore character right over here because I think I got stuck on something and I just got killed. And if I would have come around this way, no, I still would have got killed. Yeah, I could have come through here and we could have came right up and out. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. What an escape route. You just got to make this one jump. You know, if you come through here, you don't make this jump, yeah, you're gonna get killed. Alright, another area with a bunch of dead enemies, no living enemies. We might have to penetrate deep into the cave for this one. I'm gonna round up a few. Because why not? He says. Right before they kill him. I think we're okay. Oh, that's right, we didn't have max out weapon skill. Yeah, that would have been a lot smoother if our weapon skill was not 46. Out of what? Out of 65. Yeah, it's not ideal. Nice, level 13. Good time to ding. Should probably pull the shoot action out to the bar so we can actually shoot our crossbow. Sometimes there's a rare spawn up top. Let's go look. Not today. There's a little shortcut back to the entrance. We still need 2 more bone snappers, though. Got a couple back here we can go after. Alright, that's it. We're done with both the quests. Let's skedaddle. Plenty of people here who need these mobs. No reason to hang out and grind. Level 13 talent point. We can go ahead and put that into improved Ren. This will increase the bleed damage done by Ren by 15%.
You got my attention. What can I do for you? How are ya? Off with you.
Some easy experience. Let's go ahead and we will empty our inventory before we continue on. The sword we're hanging on to, we're probably going to go back to the sword. I just want to skill up the mace. The mace might be skilled up all the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's pretty skilled up. We'll keep it on a bit more, but right now maces and swords are even, so doesn't really matter which one we equip. We'll just equip the stronger one, which right now is the sword. That guy is definitely going for that earth root. Now, if we want to, we could drop up here and we could do Lost Pilot. That's a quick one, and I usually do that on the way to Loch Modan, so why don't we? We are surrounded by Earthroot.
How are you?
My friend and fellow siege engine pilot, Maury Heldilf, is lost in the hills. We were looking for a rare ore that's needed for a high-grade blast powder, and during our search he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that ore was in these mountains, Hildelf charged me to guard our engines while he continued on foot searching. It's been days, and I've heard some beastly growls in the hills at night. Maury's tough as nails, but I'm worried.
Off with you.
Oh, he dead. And it looks like this warlock just killed him. We gotta talk to the dwarf's body. Well, talk to it is not the right word. We have to click on it, interact with it. Here is the corpse of a dwarf, mauled, frozen, and picked clean by mountain scavengers. Clutched in its hand is a book containing the roughly scribbled notes of Maury Hildelf. And around its frame, still in superior condition, is a brigadier's vest. This grisly scene must have been where the siege engine pilot met his end. At least we loot his vest. That's rude. Hildelf wrote in his journal that he was attacked by Mangeclaw, a huge ice claw bear. He drove off the beast, but not before it mauled him savagely. Judging from the state of Hildelf's body, Mangeclaw must have later returned and killed him. However, Hildelf wrote in his journal one final wish: revenge against Mangeclaw. Oh, there we go. That got him back out. I don't know if talking to him spawns the mob. I feel like maybe it does. This guy should have been an elite, you know? He's so out of the way and it's only the one quest. If it was an elite, it could have been a bigger chunk of XP and it could have been like a good weapon. Classic plus ideas, Blizzard. Classic plus ideas, changes, revamps. Don't be afraid to go back into these old zones, change the quest, add new quests. Don't redo the quest like you did with Cataclysm. Keep the quests that currently exist, maybe change some of them, maybe add quests to some of the quest lines. Stuff like that.
Talk to me. Watch your back.
I'll take the one-head mace.
Off with you.
Alright, there we go. That's everything we want to do in Dunmorrow. Now we head into the Loch. Alright, let's go back to the sword. Sword aesthetic for the warrior is better in my opinion than the mace. The mace is a really good aesthetic for a pally. On a warrior, I really prefer swords and axes. We're going to pick up these quests here at the outpost, and then we'll head to Thelsamar.
No.
We need to protect the Loch rambles. With so many of the king's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge, and these disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to go forth and lay waste to the Trog threat.
Be good.
Alright, so we are going to kill Trogs, and we are going to be collecting Trog teeth
See you soon.
along the way. Just as proof of demise, I guess. Let's make sure we grab the flight point.
Here there. Be good.
And let's go collect our quest.
What's on your mind?
Rat catching. We have a real infestation problem to the west. Tunnel rat kobolds have moved into the foothills, setting up dens and fouling our land with their filth. We want them eliminated. Hunt them, bring me their ears, and earn their bounty. You can find tunnel rat kobolds and their dens west of Thelsamar, littered along the mountainside.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And Mountaineer Stormpike's task. I hear Mountaineer Stormpike is looking for a runner, someone to do a little traveling for him. How about it? Are you the human for the job? If so, then you'll find Stormpike at the top of the northern guard tower.
See you soon.
Let's go ahead and bind our Hearthstone here.
I've the finest wares in the land. See you soon.
What can I get for you today?
In Thelsamar blood sausages, there's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Thelsamar. Kids running in and out, workers from the excavation coming in after a hard day's work. We're famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them? No? Well, around here you've got to work for your meals. And don't think just because you're a fancy warrior you'll be any exception. I'll need bear meat, boar intestines for the casings, and spider ichor for spice. You get me some of those, and leave the cooking to Vidra.
See you soon.
Alright, Vidra, we'll do it. Guys, we will do it next time, because right here I am going to take a break. Thank you all very much for joining me. I am having a lot of fun on this warrior with this damage buff. It's a fun time. Everybody seems to be enjoying it. Lots of people playing right now. It's very good to see people so active in Classic Anniversary. If you guys are having a good time, leaving a like, leaving a comment, that stuff really helps out a lot, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and we will see you in Azeroth very soon. Bye for now.